Hey guys, it's me. It's been a very long time since I have done a video, and this is a very heartbreaking video that I have to let everybody know. My cat Leo, uh, had a stroke, and in the middle of June, I think between the 20th all the way up to July the 2nd, he was getting worse. He couldn't walk, he couldn't eat. I had to hold his little head up so he can reach out and drink his water. Every time I picked him up, he cried. He couldn't use the litter box on his own. And I tried everything to keep him comfortable until I took him to the bed. His original bed was all booked up and I couldn't get him in. So Leo would have been 21 years old this month. I want to show you guys something, and I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't know he had a stroke. The morning that I woke up and I realized he wasn't acting right, he wasn't all there. All the sparkle in his eyes were fading. His happy look on his face was fading. Because this, I don't know if y'all can see that. That was last month, okay? Then, let's see, when he started getting worse. The very last time he was able to stand and eat on his own, I'm trying to find that real quick. Just give me a second, guys. I think I passed it. Right here, he was laying in his bed and he didn't look right. He wasn't all there. And I didn't know he had a stroke. And that was June the 16th. Then, this is where I had to put him in my room to keep an eye on him because he couldn't walk anymore. He stayed like that this was before he was getting worser. You can see the sparkle in his eyes fading there. my aunt's cat came in. She knew. She came in and gave him kisses. I hope you all can see that. This was the very last time that he was able to stand on his own and eat all by himself without any help. Right here. That was the last time. And that was on June 25th. Then on the next day, he's on my bed. He wasn't looking too well there. Then July the 2nd, he got to the point he couldn't walk anymore. He had a stroke. He had a stroke in his back. It caused him not to walk anymore. And he slept. All he did was sleep because he was in so much pain. It's getting worse there. Every time I would pick him up, he would cry in pain because he couldn't walk on his own. I had to help him to his litter box because he couldn't use the litter box without falling over. His weight would shift and he would like fall. So I had to stand there while he had to pee. And to feed him, I had to mix his wet food, mix it to where it's like liquid, all the way liquid. And give it to him by a syringe that way. I had to feed him that way. He stopped eating. He was declining on me. And let me find something here. I had to get him Whiskas cat milk to feed him that way because he couldn't swallow. He had trouble drinking his water. July the 12th, I took him to the vet because Friday night he had trouble drinking his water. He was like really, really thirsty. And every time he would drink his water, he would do this weird movement thing with his mouth. And then I tried to help him by putting some water in the syringe, and when I did, he took his little paw and just like pushed me down, saying, "Hey, stop, that hurts." They put him in this box. The moment they put that stuff in his arm, he was gone within seconds. The vet told me because of his age, because he was 20 years old, and that he's in pain, that they couldn't do anything else for him but to put him down because he was suffering. And I didn't want him to suffer any more than he was. I took care of him day and night. I stayed up all night long, all day, just to make sure he was going to be okay. When I brung him home in this box, because he's a 17-pound cat, and because he couldn't eat, he lost about 14 pounds, but he's still a big cat. They cramped him in this box, and if you're sensitive to seeing this, please don't show this to your children. And if you're sensitive, just don't look. They gave me a lock of his hair. I still have it. We buried him in my backyard. I don't know if you all can see that. That's where he's buried. And this is what the vet said he had. I hope you all can see that. I'm sorry that it's blurry. Trying to get it where you guys can see it. A spinal stroking cat. The vet said he was very, very, very rare to survive that stroke. I miss him. He's my baby. He's my baby. I took him to the vet and he put down. And next month, around my birthday, I'm gonna get this 11 memory tattoo of him. I'm gonna put it in the middle, Leo. And my aunt's cat, she keeps coming in here looking for Leo, thinking he's still here, and he's not. This is what she does every day. She's looking for him. Leo was fine all year long. He was fine for a long time. I watched him be born here in this house. I had him since he was a baby. And now he gets to be buried here. He was born here and got to be buried here. I wake up every day thinking Leo's gonna be there to greet me. And I don't get to see that anymore. Having animals all my life, I didn't know they could have a stroke in their back. But I had to put Leo down on July the 12th, 2025. And his birthday was this month too. I had that cat for almost 21 years. Even Leo's brother JJ died last year, and Leo this year. I didn't want Leo to suffer anymore. So I made my decision to have him put down. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do. What they did at the vet, they sedated him first. They put a needle in his back. Then he went limp. Then when they came in, they put that needle in his arm, and that was it. My baby was gone. I don't understand how he had a stroke. He was healthy. He was active, playful, and out of nowhere, he got sick on me. And now I'm all alone. My baby boy Leo is gone. I don't know what to do. I have nobody to talk to about this. My baby's gone, and I wanted you all to know that. I have done videos with him on YouTube. I've done live videos on my channel with Leo, and you all could tell he was happy and healthy and everything. And then last month he started getting sick very fast. And the other thing, when the vet took his temperature, he had pus coming out of his rectum. And he had a bad smell coming from his mouth. But the vet said he was too far gone and there was nothing they could have done for him. So I put my baby down. I hope he's getting to walk again up there in heaven, getting to play with his brother. I miss him so much. And I sit right here, watching him asking God, why me? Why did God take my baby away? So now I don't have a cat anymore. I don't have my best friend. But Leo's in a better place now. I just wanted everyone to know that Leo had a spinal stroke that really messed him up, where he couldn't walk anymore. He couldn't eat. He couldn't use the bathroom on his own. And every time he tried getting up, he would fall over. Sorry, guys. I really, really miss my cat. He was my life. He washed my paperwork in my house. And I got to bring him home in a box to bury him. But I'm gonna get an in love and memory tattoo for him. This is Louise Lynn.